Hello out there, belly dancers. Let's do the figure eight. Let's work those hips. So if you need posture, long posture talk, there's a video. Warm up, you can find warm up videos. Otherwise, we're ready to roll. In alignment, knees slightly bent. I'm going to open a little bit wider for this one, especially if I'm pregnant. Okay, especially if there's a little bit in the belly here. And I enjoy doing a wide figure eight when it's horizontal. It makes sense to me. Feels a little bit more folkloric. So find your hips and just go side to side. Review the side to side movement. Notice how your knees move like little levers. We're not necessarily driving with the knees, but we could. It's a very Egyptian style thing to do. My style, I tend to drive here from these muscles. It's not that my knees aren't moving, they're a passenger in the moving vehicle, but they're not in charge. The in charge section is here. So the next thing to notice about horizontal is when you do the happy face, the side to side. Take yourself over to one side. What are you going to do to straighten that up? You're going to drop that hip down, don't you? So that requires some different muscle groups here in the inner thigh. I'm pressing down in the leg. The entire leg is in action. The other side is holding strong. So can you hold strong and now move your waist side to side without it lifting or dropping? Just notice the muscles above and below the activity that have to plug in and help out. Okay, let's come back to the center and let's look at a twist. Forward and back, no lift, no drop. Right, and if you look down, you look at your hip bone, and you imagine it's going toe, heel, toe, heel. Okay? Now what we're going to imagine here, get a little bit of a bent stance for this one. It helps you kind of grab onto it at first. Take the right hip, or your left, whichever, if you want to mirror me or listen to my voice, whatever works for you. Right hip forward to the toe. Push it out without lifting or dropping it to the corner of the room. And then roll it back to the heel or the back corner of the room. And just before it gets unsafe, before your knee doesn't line up anymore with your ankle, move through the center without lifting. Just move through the center, and that left or other hip is now at the toe or front corner position. And then you're just going to roll it back to the heel. Again, come through the center. So you're basically saying toe, heel, for each side. Toe, heel. Front, back. Front corner, back corner. Front. And look, the tendency is to lift it. It wants to lift. And in certain other dances, there are lifts involved in this move. So whatever you're doing right now, whatever your reason, if you're technique crazy, then keep that horizontal movement in the waist. Work those muscles. If you're not technique crazy and you're just here to move and feel good, and perhaps you're pregnant and moving the baby, then just enjoy and don't think about it too much besides the destination. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Let's go slower. Front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back. We can also bounce the heels, which feels really nice. Sometimes. Front, back. Front, back. Front and back. And front and back. A little faster. Front and back. And front and back. Right, I'm just bouncing the heels. That's not so great if you're pregnant. It's not that it's going to hurt anything. It's just a little bit rude. You know, like, hey. And you know, after 32 weeks, you also want to be careful about overstretching those ligaments. They're very soft and ready for delivery. Okay, 5 minutes are up. See you guys next time. Have a great day out there.